the videos for like every song, and there's certain songs, plot twists. There's another song called Little Birdie, and in these songs, he's portraying basically, a lot of weaponry, a lot of prostitution, and it's like on a Texas type of cowboy, big belt buckle, a lot of ammo, and he's on the ranch with horses. And this isn't a setting that's primarily in Toronto. It's more so this Texas culture. And at the end of the video as well, plots which you can see is at this famous gas station called Buckeyes or Bucky's. And yeah, like all of those elements is you may miss if you're not like just culturally aware of what's going on in those areas. So what I'm alluding to is that Drake is, portraying this lifestyle, but Kendrick sees kind of through it and sees that it is only being used for him to kind of glorify something that is misleading these young women. And he's kind of pointing out that in the Euphoria song, in the Not Like Us song, where he's just calling out the, his like of these young girls and how he's luring them into a world that they may not be, primarily best for them. And with the third season of Euphoria is kind of showing is a really peek into that lifestyle. So it's just like, how did Kendrick know to call this Euphoria? And that this third season in 2026 will come out and it's showing this character named Alamo. And Alamo resembles Jay Prince like very much. And it's the same type of lifestyle of he's a Texas ranch. I don't know if it's Texas, but he has a ranch and he's like also a mob boss. And his mob boss ties to drugs, it ties to the strip club culture. And it all goes hand in hand to grooming. And then they tie in the young girls. Rue, who's played by Zendaya, is basically being the pimp for these girls, and they have the character Maddie that's elevating them from basically becoming a stripper into becoming the OnlyFans model. And it's also the other aspect of it is that Maddie is also turning those girls that are innocent in the high school world and giving them kind of access to the OnlyFans world through basically celebrity culture. So it's like they're just tying all this stuff together beautifully in this third season of Euphoria, and it's portraying a lot of what I feel like Kendrick was alluding to in this Euphoria track and the whole this regardless. So I just think it's funny that he was able to predict that in a way, and then it's being portrayed in his third season. So I don't know if many of you are familiar with this third season, but yeah, it'll give more of an insight of what this lifestyle is in America that is tied with these young girls that are in high school and they're not too far away from after high school choosing a lifestyle that may be, what is the typical lifestyle, but there's also the opportunity, especially today, to just branch off into a whole different, more explicit and lifestyle. And the music influence kind of predicts or dictates what direction these women are going to go in. And I feel like Kendrick is alluding that Drake is luring them with his celebrity to come into that world where there's, you get to have the lifestyle of celebrityism, you get to have the, goods and the pleasures of it all, and to be around the money, be around the designer clothes, be around the lifestyle that is portrayed. But there's also this other underworld of it, drugs, prostitution, a lot of just selling your body, using your body as a way to make money, using your looks. And the younger girls are, I guess, being groomed to become that.